Hey, what's going on, everyone? So we got a beautiful day out today, and today I want to work on cutting up these apart. So figured want to get them cut apart real quick, so I'm gonna use the Sawzall for once, and some parts of it will be number 2, some parts will be number 1 copper that come off. These are the things that come off the ends. Call them like Alright, we'll have to get a new battery and put it in the hat case, so that way I can just wear the hat and videotape me cutting everything apart. Got this one from my buddy and thought he drained it. Well, when I was cutting one, I hit the freaking copper pipe and the Freon sprayed all in my damn face. Usually that does not happen with me. Like, usually I get these already drained, but literally this one wasn't drained. You could see it splattered everywhere. Not too happy about that. But we're going to cut some of these apart and hopefully make some money later.
Keeping it on the Sawzall.
Alright, so both my batteries are dead, so can't cut anymore, but once you get them cut like this, you take a screwdriver and you can usually pop them right out. So we'll do a couple of them and get them all out of there. Alright, well that's all there's to it. And then you go separate these from the dirty ones that have the little solder point right there. They pay number 2 for this, number 1 for that. So once you get a good pile, just sit there. This got to still be cut apart because that's number 1 copper right at the end of that. Basically that's all number 2. So that's what we're going to do now. And you still get some pieces of aluminum, like this piece is aluminum. That's aluminum, but you got to take that piece of metal off. That's another piece of aluminum. So that goes with your aluminum pile. Even that's aluminum. This is metal. Goes with the junk. Aluminum. Alright, well, let's get to separating. Alright, so as you saw, this is the number 2 that's left. Threw all the number 1 in my number 1 bucket. I'm going to get a different bucket for these. Just throw them all in there. That way, maybe if we bring them this, well, not this piece, they'll let that all go as number 1 maybe. Depends on your scrapyard. I don't know if my scrapyard will throw a fit because of that or not, but we'll see. But that's about it. That's about all we're going to do. This stuff in here, like this piece that came off the radiator, once you take them ends off right there, and that little piece of aluminum, this is number 2 copper. Or actually, that has no solder points, so that is actually number 1 right there. So that goes in our number 1 box. Once we take all this off, that's number 1 also. Because it's a nice piece of copper, all it has to do is be wiped off real quick. That way it doesn't look like that. No solder points. Still got all this to do. Like that's a number piece of 2. This will cut up later. That goes in our big box up there, and all this we'll deal with later also. Here's another number 1 if we break that off. Number 1. Cut that later. Cut this later. And we'll take some of these apart later. I gotta charge all my batteries and then I'll be back at it, but that's all I wanted to show you guys. Alright, we'll catch everybody later. Thank you for watching another one of my adventures and hope you learned something new. Also with these, that goes in your aluminum, metal goes in your metal. These are clean ACRs, so when you bring them to the scrap yard, make sure you get clean ACRs for them. But we'll probably put them in our giant pile of them and make like a huge trip one day where it's like $2,000-3,000 of them. Alright, we'll see everybody later. Bye. You're just so cute. Well, everyone, this is the kitten. If you guys remembered, almost about a year ago, picked this guy up on the side of the road. We almost ran him over. Well, I almost ran him over. Was on my way home from the movie theaters. Literally, he ran across the highway. I thought I hit him, but he literally went under my truck, rolled out the back, and landed in a puddle of water. I literally stopped my truck about a quarter of a mile up the road, got out, and in the pouring rain, walked back and tried to go quietly, that way I wouldn't scare him. Grabbed him right in the back of his neck. He literally reached around, bit my thumb, drew blood, but he's been the best cat we could ever ask for. So lovable. Always wants to be with us. Not antisocial. And just a real pleasure to have. That's why I got the name Storm. Everybody at the vets and everything were like, why's his name Storm? Well, we got him during a thunderstorm. Right, boy? You're about a year old, maybe more. You're a little bit older than a year. Alright, we'll see everybody later.